Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, and before we go any further, you may notice we're not looking at the main menu screen in the game, we're looking at the login screen. MoD, instructor level 27, distance driven so far, that's in total, not just in Matilda. The reason we're doing this is because we're going to turn off a few of the mods. This is the mods we actually have in at the moment. We're turning off realistic physics. We're turning off the Actros Mercedes. The AI vehicle logos can stay because that's just an aesthetic thing. But if I just tick that again, watch this red truck. See that Mercedes logo? Tick. Done. As I said in the last episode, Matilda. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll be fine. He says. But we are disabling the Mercedes mod because Mercedes is coming to Euro Truck, which I'm very, very happy about. Very, very happy about. Job world. Which one are we doing? Oh, we're not on a job at the moment, are we? But this is episode 3 of the No Sat Nav challenge. So let's go find ourselves a. Actually, do we need to rest up first? Let's just double check if we need to rest up first. Then we can look at job situation. But we disabled the realistic physics because it might conflict with the new physics in the game. We are fully rested up. We are in Amsterdam at the moment, and it's pissing it down. Fantastic. Right, away with that. Matilda's on 3% damage. We'll turn off the sat-nav again. Bring a mirror back on. Let's have a look at the job market real quick. Our money's in euros? Whoa, 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 game, whoa, 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 why are we in euros? Gameplay? I think it's gameplay. Euros, no, we have it in pounds. British pounds. How rude. Weight units, kilogram and tons, temperature Celsius, volume. Yep. We're okay with that. That's more like it, £125. That makes more sense to me. Although, actually, before we do continue on again, 33,000 miles so far. If we switch that real quickly to kilometers, so you all can see just how many we've done in kilometers if you're European. 53,000 kilometers. Just a bit of distance there. But I do it in miles because I'm English and we drive around with miles here. Plus also it's the million mile challenge. Not the million kilometer challenge. It's got more of a ring to it. Hey, let's find ourselves a job from Amsterdam. 387 mile. Amsterdam to Aberdeen. No, I want to take this one, I think. All these others are. That's just a straight trek east. There's a lot of miles. It's a lot of miles. Saying that, I do think we've got a bit to talk about today. So do we go for? Oh, so also it's 25 tons. Shit, that's gonna be heavy. That's 12 tons. And that'll be an easy run. Let's take the big one. Let's take the big one. We're going from LKW, where we currently are, to Posped. LKW. Posped. Writing this down like a real truck driver would do. Because, you know, we're totally all about the realism here, aren't we? Yes, indeedy doodly. 25 tons worth of sand. That's going to be. Yeah, this might be a 2-episode job, I feel. This might. I don't know. We'll see. We are currently at LKW. So that means that this one of these trailers is our job? No. Is there a second LKW here? Or is it just not spawned in? Oh, there it is. I don't even know how the hell you pronounce that. Luditz? Luds? We're gonna take a Lud to Luds. Oh, no, tilty. Alright. There we go. Oh, nearly perfect. Nearly first time. Right, so let's bring up the map for our first view. We'll go over the rules again in a moment. We turn left out of here. Follow the road, turn left again. Go down the A1. Head towards Osnabrück. I'm not the quickest rider in the world, so apologies. Then Hanover. Magdeburg. That's where our main mega garage is. Then Berlin, which we have not uncovered yet. Odd. Poznan. And finally Lodz itself. And we'll put Wazaka on there as well. Wazawa, even. Wazaka, that's DF. Okay, I think that's going to be relatively straightforward. That's going to be just one straight charge, apart from the junction there and that junction there. That's going to be a massive charge across Europe. Toll road, great. Right, so let's get on. Let us continue onwards with the Million Mile Challenge. We're on 33,000 miles, I believe I said. Yep, 33,000 miles. Let's turn left out of here. Anybody gonna let me come out? I can't see anyway. Oh, you stopped to give me enough clearance room from a trailer. Thank you, Mr. Ford Focus driver. It's very nice of you. Eat a bit of pavement. Yeah, I don't like the look of that majestic symbol there. A few of you may not agree that I've turned off the mod, but I'm quite happy now to wait. We've had the Mercedes mod for a while. I'm quite happy to show my support for this by waiting for the actual Mercedes to come into the game now. If I remember rightly, it's all the way down here, then turn left. So, episode 3 of the No Sat Nav Challenge. The idea is we have to complete 5 jobs. This one might be a 2-episode run, hence we've set it to jobs as opposed to... Thank you. As opposed to episodes, because otherwise I could just split one episode up and make it last a few episodes. One job up and make it last a few episodes. I know what I'm trying to say. I do, sometimes. Bloody hell. If I'm late, these jobs have to be important or urgent. That is to say, with the blue arrows or the red arrows next to them. And so far, I've only taken ones with red arrows, which is good from my point of view. Ah, there we go. Green light, go, go, go. If we're late for any of these jobs, oh shit, coming up on our right like a steamroller, like a boss. If we are late for any of these, we fail the entire challenge. And if you fail a challenge, we have to take £100 off our target over at justgiving.com/mod1982. The target is currently £500. We're on 374. So if I fail the challenge, that comes down to 400. If I pass the challenge, that goes up to 600 because I get to add 100 to the target. And to make things a little more interesting, every 10% of damage I take to the trailer, I take off £50. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Osnabrück, here we come. I don't see anybody coming, we're okay. Oh wait, there you are, last minute job. Yeah, every 10% damage we take, we have to remove £50 from the target with no chance of re-adding it without taking another challenge. And we're only allowed 5 uses of the map for each job, including the initial viewing, you know, when we first figure out where, basically, if we have to use the map to go get the job in the first place, that counts. And we didn't, because we were already at LKW plant. And to make things even more interesting, a very generous and kind gentleman by the name of Simon Parsons has pledged that if you guys at home can bump up the fundraising up to £400 or more before the end of the challenge, he'll throw in the final £100 to hit the target and make me get that bloody haircut. Oh dear. So yeah, we're currently on £374.11. If anybody feels like chucking in the last little bit, the last £26, or even £5, £10, however much, or dollars or euros, whatever currency you use, feel free to just chuck in the last little bit. Then Mr. Parsons has pledged to throw in the final 100, push it up to £500 in total, and because that's the current target. The targets are not suspended during challenges, they're still ongoing. And then I'll have to organise the haircut, which will be happening on a live stream for everybody to see and go, lol, mod, you suck, mod sucks, ha ha ha. And yeah, those are the rules for the challenge. Osnabrück. Here we come. Remember rightly, we have a City Junction coming up at some point, don't we? I've realised Matilda's behaving a lot more since we disabled the physics mod. Do you remember in the last episode, Matilda was proper bobbing and swaying and going about all over the place? And now I disabled it, it's like there's no conflict and it's just quite happily going along. She's going along, minding her own business. Holy shit, we're moving now. We really are moving, wow. That's at least 70 miles an hour, possibly more. I dread to think how much faster we're actually going. Let's not lose too much sleep about that though. Channel updates. I need to turn the page and I don't know if it's straight or not. I can't see that far up the road, and that makes no difference. So I've got the episode planner in front of me and I need to turn the page because I'm reading from the recap from the previous episode, and that'll do it. Quick, go. There we go. If you live in the United Kingdom, we're now on British summer savings time or something like that, BST, so add an hour to your clocks if you haven't already done so. If you watch this and it's 9 o'clock, you're doing it wrong. Right, unless you're actually watching it an hour after it came out, but if you're watching this at the time it's come out on YouTube, you think it's 8 o'clock because you usually do release my videos on YouTube, and it's not 8 o'clock. If you're watching it and you think it's 9 o'clock, if you're watching this and you think it's 7 o'clock, that's the one. Add an hour, because it's actually 8 o'clock. Unless you come into YouTube and you think it's 8 o'clock and you think, oh, that got released an hour ago. No, you're wrong. Oh, excuse me, going through. So yeah, +1 to your clocks, people. We're a UTC +1. We're going to Osnabrück. There we go. I'm going to be having... Do you remember I've done a couple of interviews in the past? I had 4040 on the show, and then we had Skeptical Squirrel. Well, my first non-tuxedo interview is going... Yeah, that's right. I'm doing another interview. It's going to be with somebody that isn't from Team Tuxedo. Try not to have a heart attack over that one, guys. And it's going to be with someone that long-term Minecraft fans will be familiar with. He turned up in one episode for our ultra-hardcore run and goes by the name of Alzaraf. Oh, do we pull over for fuel here or do we keep going? Yeah. In the Alzaraf interview, we'll keep going. The Alzaraf interview will be going live on the 10th of April. We'll be recording that on the 9th of April. So if anybody's got any questions for Alzaraf, I'll put the link to his channel in the description so you can go have a look at his channel. He does a lot of... He does game reviews, he does first impressions is his main focus. He likes to play Hearthstone, Shadowrun, I think it's called. I'm sorry, mate, I know it's like your most favourite series, but I don't actually remember what the fucking hell it's called. Shadowrun, Shadow Era, something like that. It's one of them. And more recently, he's been branching out into his Let's Plays. Specifically, he had a Minecraft series called Built From Scratch, which I was enjoying quite a lot, but then he's decided to join me on the Strangeland server, and I may or may not have told him, hey dude, there's a space going to Strangelands, get your name in quick. And I may or may not have recommended him to join, to the guys in charge. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit! And again. And again. No. Ah, fuck. What the f... Okay, let's look at the trailer. Oh, shit. Well, there's £100 off. Shit. Shit. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, apart from going into the corner too quickly. Shit. I have to pass this challenge now. And if anybody chucks in, oh my god, you guys, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Holy shit. Yeah, I better edit the Just Giving page once this episode's gone live. So if anybody goes looking at the page, in the next couple of hours, you won't see the change because I don't want to have any spoilers for the episode. But actually, no, I'll do it tomorrow after I finish work, Monday evening. Give everybody 24 hours to watch the episode, so there's no spoilers. Should you happen to go to the justgiving.com/mod1982 webpage. Are we actually going the right direction now? View number 2. Yes, we're going in the right direction. We'll go straight on at that junction and turn right. Shit. So yeah, Alzaraf interview. Should be a lot of fun. I get along with Alzaraf quite well. We're going to have to do it because of the huge distance involved with this trip. This episode's just taken a massive turn for the worse, hasn't it? Hasn't it just? Right, we're in Osnabrück. View number 3. Turn left at out here, turn right, and continue along our route. %, damage. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. I'm going to be kicking myself over that one for a while, I think. Oh, it stopped raining, finally. So, Alzaraf interview. I'll put his link in the description so you can go check his stuff out before the actual interview takes place, so you guys can have a chance to go look at his videos and just go, hey, Al, I like this, but have you ever thought, or have you considered, or what do you feel about? So yeah, that'll be fun for you all, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Me and Al have been planning this for before he joined the Strangeland server. It just so happens that now we actually do both have the time to sit down and actually do this. And I think that's conveniently coincided for the final episode of the No Sat Nav challenge. Although the way it's going at the moment. Let's bring up that one. Time remaining 22 hours. And I can't see the distance to the fucking job. Ah, that means bring up the map, but I can't do that. Time remaining, time remaining. No, distance remaining. Well, I can't see it because I'm not allowed to use a bloody sat-nav. Let's turn that back off. The biggest news for this week, however, apart from MoD just stuffing Matilda and causing 20% damage to the trailer. Yeah, that was a bit special. But the biggest news is we're cancelling F1 2013. I'll just give you guys a moment to process that, for those of you that watch the Formula 1 series, because that is a big one. That's like my third biggest series, the main ones being the main series on my channel being Minecraft, this one, Euro Truck. Oh, hold on, where are we going? Hanover, straight on. Minecraft, Euro Truck, Kerbal, and F1. Those are my 4 main big series on my channel. Kerbal's died down a little because nobody seems to know I do videos anymore. I only do one a week, but no one ever seems to want to watch them. So yeah. Straight on. Turn left. Once we get up the hill, I actually continue talking because I'm quite paranoid about hitting anything now. Or is it just me? Has the AI disappeared? The road's very... Oh no, there's one. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Hi AI. We're halfway through the F1 2013 Championship. So before you all go crying about, oh no, you're not going to finish it. Yes, we are. We're just going to go to 2012 instead. Basically, long story short, for the last few races, we've had to do at least 3 or 4 different takes of the race because for some reason or another, we get kicked from the game or someone has a crash. It's all 2013's fault. Squirrel and Watson have spent a small fortune trying to improve their computers. And all that's happened is nothing, it's the game. They've reinstalled the game, nothing. It's just 2013 is one of the buggiest major releases we've all played in a long time. I've been saying to the guys we should revert to 2012 for a while. And then we were trying to record the 50% distance race at Spa. First take, I legitimately qualified 3rd on the grid. I was only about half a second away from pole. I had pace for once. Take 2, my pace disappeared because for whatever reason I just didn't have it, but I was doing well in the race. Mike nerfed me. So I charged back up through the field, but then Steam decided to kick DF. Not Steam, sorry, F1 kicked DF for no reason. He was still on Steam, he was still talking to us on Skype. But DF had a rage quit moment, you might say. I think he's been feeling for a while what I've been feeling, but he's been more reluctant to voice his concerns, I think is the best way of putting it. And so he says we've had problems since Silverstone. I think it's gone back since before then. I've lost count of the amount of times F1 2013 recording has gone wrong. I mean, I can't ever... It's got to the point where I tell Murtai being my girlfriend, partner, other half, whatever you want to call her, and I say to her, we're going to start recording at F1, it should only take an hour. 3 hours later, because we'll get partway through a race and something will happen to someone. I can't plan... I can't ever plan anything properly now because F1 just keeps crashing. It's very frustrating, and I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's the same for everybody else. We've all got other things we'd like to get on with during the day, without having to wait for F1 to fucking work. You know. Very annoying, very frustrating. I was reluctant to quit F1 2013 as vocally as I could have been because Locke's put a lot of time and effort into the liveries, the language files. I gave up on trying to skin a couple of cars because in F1 2013 the cars are impossible to skin. So for Locke to get the results he has done, he's had a lot of patience and a lot of time to actually do these skins, and I don't really feel comfortable throwing that a lot away, but I think the amount of time now we've spent restarting the game because F1 2013 had some sort of bug or crash somewhere. Everyone is just even the ones that are slightly reluctant to do this before, to knock 2013 on the head, they've finally seen that, yeah, maybe me and DF have a point. 2013 is too far gone. And Codemasters don't care. They don't give a flying fuck. Watson's emailed them a couple of times saying, hey, just to let you know, I've got some concerns about your game. Here's a list of bugs I think are an issue. He's joined the forums and tried to share them there. He's tried contact him on Twitter, and all Codemasters have said to him is, in one single tweet, is, hi, what are your concerns? Feel free to tell us on the forums or email them here. Which he's already fucking done! customer support from Codemasters is non-existent. I remember back in the days on the Mega Drive when they actually gave a shit about their gaming. I mean, really, really gave a shit. Micro Machines is one of the best series ever, in my opinion. That's Codemasters. There's other games that Codemasters have done over the years, like Tokka and Tokka 2. Those were great as well. But they listened to their fans. And they made sure that the games were okay before release because they couldn't patch them once the games had come out. But owing to the nature of the Mega Drive and PlayStation 1 respectively for Micro Machines and Tokka series. But holy fuck, Codemasters have gone to shit. I mean, we all knew for a while that #CM sucks, but I think the fact that we're abandoning 2013 says it all. We've just had enough of your shitty game. It handles, I should say, like a dream. It really does. I've enjoyed the handling of 2013 much more than 2012. I could actually throw the thing around corners and almost keep up with the guys at last. But it's not worth it when the penalties are so inconsistent. Shit. There we go, we're okay. Move. The penalties are inconsistent. DF picked up a penalty in qualifying just for being behind somebody. And then, I think it was a McLaren, nerfed me, and I got a penalty. A drive-through. During a race. Then there was the incident where Mike biffed me off in the second race, and I got a warning for causing a collision, even though I was on the line, driving normally. And my favourite one, though, is when we were doing practice for Brands Hatch pre-season. That was brilliant. Because what happened was, I was in Sector 2, all on my own. On my outlap, no one around me, for at least 10-20 seconds in either direction. Oh, no, what's happened now? I didn't see that. Wasn't looking in the mirrors. I'll take responsibility for that one. But, I got a penalty. A 10-place grid penalty, just for driving around the track, and it says, caused a collision. No, I didn't cause a collision. There's no one fucking there. Unfortunately, we did that one off cam, so I can't really prove that one. But that's just how frustrating F1 2013 has been for me. And I'm sure the others have had other various issues as well. So at least with 2012, we know how you get your penalties and how to avoid getting them. Basically, if you're the car in front, you won't get the penalty. Is how 2012 seems to work. So not only that, but we don't think the game crashes anywhere near as often. And we can actually skin the cars. I've got a new helmet to commemorate the start of our 2012 half season. What we're going to do, for anybody wondering what is actually going to happen, we've got a bit of footage recorded already because DF's coming to the UK very soon, so we've been trying to help him get a bit of a backlog of F1 stuff sorted so we can actually have some videos on the go while he's over here in the UK. He's over for a week. But we've just had one break from F1 and we're not very keen on having another one. Let's pull over here for petrol and a rest stop, I think. So, we're going to finish our 2013 part of the championship. It's still 20 rounds, still going to finish off the championship, but we're going to finish off with Brands Hatch, because Brands Hatch isn't in 2012. I think we're sticking with the same teams, that is to say, me and Watson are going to stick with Sauber, Locke and DF are going to have Lotus, and Squirrel and Mike are going to be remaining with Mercedes. I'm not entirely sure it's a fair balance. If I'm honest, I think the Saubers are strong. And luckily, we're having to restart the season. Not restart. We're having to restart a game. You know what I mean? We're not actually restarting the game. We're not restarting the championship. Watson and Squirrel have got 3 points between them. So depending on what happens at Brands. Come on. Should be a second petrol stop there. Just in case of traffic situations like that. So we're going to do brands, which is Mike's choice for 50% track, each of us getting one choice for a 50% distance track, which is also worth double points, if memory serves me rightly. And then we're going to resume on 2012 for Spa. And that's going to be a 50% distance race. But it's just so frustrating we even have to go down that route in the first place. We shouldn't have to. We should not have to do that. We should be able to play the latest F1 game without having to worry about having a race be interrupted because the game decides, oh no, actually I've changed my mind, I don't want you to do this anymore. Very pissed off, very frustrated. And I hope that comes across to you guys. So stick with F1 with us. At least on the plus side, you see more of us spin and make mistakes because 2012 has a far less forgiving handling setup. Far less handling. But on the plus side, I can actually put a degree of rake on my car without the car wanting to kill me. Putting rake on the Sauber was quite fun. I got a bit of pace out of that. That is to say, the front end of the car is lower than the rear end. Kind of like what Red Bull did last season with their diffusers, and they had a huge amount of rake on the car, and they then... Oh, let me change lane, please. Thank you. Coming across, thank you. Yeah, although you don't want it too stupidly high at the rear, and I don't think F1 2012 is that advanced enough so it can actually replicate a blown diffuser. So there we go, in a nutshell. For anybody that's almost rage quit this video because of F1 2013, we're stopping 2013 after Brands Hatch, but we're going to continue playing on 2012. We also need a little bit of time to reskin cars as we see fit. Watson's new livery is coming along already. It's only been 24 hours since we made this decision, by the way, guys, so it's not a we've been thinking about it and we decided now's the time to tell you. As in, we tried to do a race last night. We were 8 laps into Spa, which is almost 20 minutes. And it just decided, nope, don't want to know anymore. Shit, which lane do we want? Left-hand lane. Oh, we're not driving it all well today, are we? You'd think we've only just picked up the game again. We've crashed that much. But there you go. Unlucky for some, I know, but there you go. At least with 2012, Locke will have a bit of pace again once he gets used to it. Because Locke's... Oh, poor Locke! Locke got pole for the second take at Spa. The legitimate pole. It wasn't penalty aided or anything like that. Shit, now where are we going? Going towards Berlin, are we? Let's just double check the map. No, we go past Berlin, don't we? And go straight through. View number 4. We've missed our turning. I wonder, can we turn off and turn around here? Can we do that? Would it be easy just to go all the way to the end of Berlin, turn right and go to all the way to the end of... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll turn off for Berlin, go straight on until we come to the dead end there, then turn right and go all the way to the junction, turn left. Right, dead end, left. Right, dead end, left. Well, on that note then... Oh, on the plus side, we'll have HRT. Yay. But Watson gets to reintroduce his Marussia School of Defence, which I know Squirrel and Locke aren't looking forward to. They've mentioned it a few times. In jest, to be fair. But at the same time, they don't want Watson driving like a dirty bastard. I just hope the Mercedes has got enough pace to keep up with the Sauber. Because we base our car choices on equality from 2013. I hope the car choices are okay based on 2012. Right, we're already running late, we'll just jump the lights. There we go. I don't think we're running late actually, but I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid because we keep getting held up. Oh, think of hold-ups. Traffic. Right, we have, for today's episode, to keep us talking for the duration, hopefully. Although I think once I've run out of things to talk about on this bunch of questions, we're at the 35-minute mark already, according to my counter. So once we have... So once we've answered this question, I think we'll wrap it up for the episode. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Where's the dead end? Is it further ahead? I hope it pops up nice and early. Yes, that's the dead end, I think. I don't care about the red lights today. I'm slightly annoyed with myself. But yes, questions. The gentleman in question who is pledging to put £100 in, if you guys match the rest, his donate, if you get this up to £400. Although if anybody pushes it in the last remaining bit now, it'll go up to £400 and the target will be hit anyway. Shit. Anyway, Simon Parsons. Hello again, sir. How's your do? Asked quite a few questions actually, quite a lot to talk about for this one. Which I don't mind, because I can waffle for a bit more. Oh, mouse, moving, stop it. His first question, what do you watch on YouTube? I originally started off watching the Yogscast, just to give you guys a bit of history, I suppose. Yogscast were great fun to watch, and then they started getting arrogant and dickish, and I stopped liking the Yogscast, and to the point where I don't actually follow any of them anymore. I still like the Shadow of Eshafel, but I don't like the fact that they seem to keep trolling their fans. Then they keep on doing the same old stuff all the time. But saying that, trying to avoid doing the same content on YouTube all the time, trying to keep your content relevant and fresh, is a challenge, so I can understand that. But at the same time, I don't like how they've basically built up their brand, as it were, the Yogscast identity. Shit, where we're going? I think we're going the right way. I don't think we're going the right way. So I started off watching the Yogscast, and then I discovered through Watson, I discovered Kurt J. Mack, and then through Kurt J. Mack I discovered some of the other Mindcrackers. Poznan, oh good, we're going the right way. We are going the right way. I think. We have to turn off here? I think we just accidentally took a bit of a detour. But yeah, at the moment I like watching Kurt J. Mack, Zisto. Oh wow, you just turned off quite aggressively there. I thought the AI had been changed, game. I started watching a few of the guys on the Strangelands server now. Maruka does some decent stuff. Fixer, Blitz. I've yet to get properly into Wonderbots, Pops, or OG Nerds, and I think there's someone else's name I missed. Oh yeah, Alzarath! I've been watching Alzarath for a while. Alzarath's probably one of the few non-Tuxedo, non-Mindcrackers I watch, to be honest with you. But Alzarath's stuff is quite good. It's because of Alzarath I got this new microphone. Git. But it's mostly Minecraft stuff, Let's Plays. I don't watch many things in the way of reviews. I tend to only watch video game stuff, but I do like to watch the odd music video. For example, Linkin Park have recently put out a new video for Guilty or the Same, and I love that song. It's so great, and I just had to get hold of it, and it's been on my car stereo for about a week now. I just can't get enough of it. It's not to everybody's taste, so I can appreciate, but it floats my boat so fucking much. But I try to watch a variety of games, not just Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is awe-inspiring when you watch someone else's videos. I mean, it's Zisto's fault that I'm going to attempt my first mega build. I've just yet to decide whether to do it on the Tuxedo server or the Strangeland server. And that brings us into our next question from Simon. Are you planning on more Minecraft? Yes, I am. Yesterday, the episode 3 of Strangelands would have gone up when we went into our first group adventure. And it was also our first time into the Nether. And long story short, I am planning on doing a lot more Minecraft. I've knocked Car Mechanic Simulator on the head because it's glitchy, it's buggy, I can't select items properly, the camera's wonky, and I just wasn't enjoying it anymore because it's just getting a bit repetitive. So I should have a bit more time to do more Minecraft. Plenty more time. Oh, let's go through here. And I've had a few people ask me now, you've joined the Strangeland server, does that mean you're quitting Solaris, the Tuxedo world? The answer is no. Since I started the new hours at work, I've basically been given an extra 2 hours a day to do with as I see fit. That's more than enough time to do what I need to do for my YouTubing, which means I've got enough time to live on both servers. And because of the way changing your jar file works now, it's literally a case of click, click, wait 5 seconds, done. To change from Solaris, which runs on 1.7.4, to Strangelands, which runs on 14W08A. Is it A or B? I think it's A. Pretty sure it's A. Coming through. Charge through here. So yes, I'm planning on doing a lot more Minecraft. I'm currently on the Tuxedo server. I've got some footage in the works, ready and waiting. It's where me and Murtai went exploring the map, and we found a ice spikes biome and a mushroom biome all in the same exploration session, which was actually quite a lot of fun. I should do more stuff with Murtai, but that's probably going to be about 2 episodes worth, I think. And then Strangelands tomorrow at about 6 o'clock, there's going to be part 2 of the Nether run. There's quite a lot of good footage in the Nether stuff, and I couldn't be brutal and cut much, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll just keep the entire lot, if I'm honest. We'll keep all the footage from the Nether episode, and then I'll take you all on another server tour at some point, because a lot of stuff's been happening. A prank has happened, but it's unfortunately happened on one of the casuals. You know how on Solaris we have +1s? We have the main guys that are in Team Tuxedo, and we were each allowed a +1 on the server. Not necessarily somebody that records, but somebody that can live on the server, keep it more active, and also hang out with their buddy. Yeah, it's like, you know, having a friend on the server, basically. On Strangelands, they have casuals. There's about 3 people that don't record. They just hang out because they're Fixer's friend, and I think the only one they've really met so far is Mittens, who is awesome. But Blitz has taken it upon himself to prank one of the casuals. So, I don't know, I'm going to have to talk to him about that one and see, dude, you know you pranked this person, because he signed it. He's claimed it as his prank. Or at least whoever put it claimed it's Blitz who's done it. So I'm going to ask Blitz, this prank, this person won't be uploading a reaction video, so what do I do? Because I want to go looking around spawn and showing people what's going on, and this prank's quite prominently placed. Just keep an eye out on... I think Fixer's channel will be the best one to see that prank, actually. Yeah, Fixer might be able to show a decent reaction to that one. Right, straight on to Puznan. Blackwatch, my build on Strangelands, is coming along nicely. Although the most of the communication on Strangelands seems to happen in their Reddit. I'm relatively new to Reddit, I'm still getting used to it. But one of the topics is we need to identify properly if a build is ours, because I've had an issue with somebody walking into my base. There's a lot of coal on the surface, but you can see my fucking castle on the top of the hill. So it stands to reason that the rest of the biome, or at least the surrounding hundreds or so blocks in each direction, is mine. But nope. No, 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 no. Someone decided to take this coal and to leave massive craters everywhere. So it's been filled in with stone. Fixer knows about it. Whoever took my coal, give it back. I don't have many resources as it is, because I've had the worst start to a Minecraft server ever. Everyone else is running around with diamond everything, and I'm struggling to get iron. That's how bad a start I've had. I've only just made today an enchanting table in the brewing stand. I have had some rotten fucking luck on the Strangeland server. Thing which, last night on the Strangeland server, right? I decided to go to use Blitz's skeleton spawner to grind some XP. He says, "Here you go, dude. Use this. Turn it off when you're done and all that jazz." I'm like, "Okay, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I only needed another 3 levels." So I thought, okay, I'll just use this for a bit. Why not? Why not? Oh shit! Or did it just put the brakes on? Bloody hell, this truck's sensitive today. Okay. Stop. We're not supposed to come off the toll road. Not yet. I think we should have turned off back there, heading towards Wazakwa. There's the road sign up there. We'll have a look at that. We'll get behind this lorry and we'll have a look. Oh, the AI's changed, everybody. They're quite happy to filter on now. Oh, Lods straight ahead? We'll go straight on to Lods. I think that's what that sign says anyway. Or does it turn right for Lods? We'll go straight on. We'll go straight on. We'll chance it. We'll go straight on. Oh, I love the placing of that sign up there. Right on the turning point. So if you decide you're in this lane, oh, there's a lorry in your way, oh, I need to turn right. It's okay, we're going straight on. What was I saying? Yeah, rotten luck on the Strangeland server. I go to use the XP spawner, XP farm. I finish with it all. I've got a horse up top. I didn't bring a fence with me, so I couldn't attach the horse to a fence with my lead. So I covered the horse up outside. I get outside, it's dark. I look around, nothing there. Uncover the horse a bit. Still nothing there. Uncover the horse a bit more, jump on the horse, creeper exploded, and took out a large chunk of the stairs at the top of the skeleton spawner. The skeleton spawner itself and the actual grinding area unaffected. It's just the access area to the spawner is a bit. I fixed up most of what I can, and once I've finished editing and this, basically once this has started uploading, I'm going to go onto the server and fix that. And that's just tip of the iceberg for things that have gone wrong. It's the running joke now that there's been however many hours since the last mod related accident. I find it funny. I really do find it funny, but at the same time it's quite frustrating that I'm having so much bad luck. Oh, is this the toll road we have to not turn off on? I think so. But yeah, I'm honestly getting quite a bit pissed off that I haven't got anywhere near as much good stuff as I normally do. And I'm spending so much time rebuilding after I die from losing diamond gear or this gear or that gear. I'm now not carrying anything around with me because I just think I'm going to die. I've only just made an enchanting table. I'm worried about making an enchanting room yet because I just don't have the resources to pull down bookcases once I put them up. Because I was tempted to make a temporary enchanting room, but that's getting a bit off topic. I could rant about that in a Minecraft video at some point. Yeah, so yeah, I am planning on doing more Minecraft soon, people. What else does Simon say? It seems as if you're on the brink of a few things there, and I'd love to see what you're up to, if only to get ideas. Well, Black Watch is going to be quite a big tower that takes up most of that hill, and somewhere around there I am going to... If anybody's familiar with Zisto and his lens project, I want to build something like that. That's pretty much the biggest hint you're going to get for that one. Finally, what got you into YouTube? I assume you mean the recording and uploading of videos as opposed to watching YouTube. What got me in... Because YouTube is something I've done since... Well, watching YouTube I've done since forever. Made my account back in 2006. It's only in the last couple of years I really started using it for uploading videos, and for that we have to go back to about 2 years ago when I made the odd Minecraft video with my brother, Watson690, and they seem to go down quite well. I hope. But then we took a bit of a break because we got bored, and then when it came to Christmas in 2012, we expanded to include a few other friends, and then that's when I started using YouTube more of a way of keeping in touch with my friends, because I was working crazy hours and they were working different hours, and it was a good way of keeping in touch with people I didn't see often. Prime example being 4040. And through this I met Skeptical Squirrel, I re-met Lock of War, who I used to hang out with on an F1 forum a while back. I kept in touch with DF, who has always been wanting to do YouTube videos anyway. So that's the primary reason, is to keep in touch with friends. Because for me, YouTube is a great social tool, and to use my videos to keep in touch with people. That's probably why I jump on the comments as quick as I do, because I just want to... I like hanging out. I'm a social creature. And the other reason is I like to entertain. I really do. I mean, ever since, as long as I can remember, back in the day when my parents were always saying, nobody's looking at you, Mod, no one's laughing, you're not funny. Yeah, I had some great support from my parents when I was a kid, but I've always wanted to put a smile on people's faces and entertain them. So when I started uploading videos, I was thinking, okay, maybe a few people will like this, and here we are now, at the time of recording, 10,080 subscribers. So 10,080 people out there like what I'm doing. Fuck you, Mum and Dad. I'm actually alright. I'm doing alright, I think. And on that note, I do believe we're 50 odd minutes. Oh god, I've got to get this rendered and uploaded yet. It's 25 to 3 in the afternoon. But yeah, I want to hang out with my friends to finish that question off, and I want to entertain people. Always, always, always had a craving for entertaining people. Always. I mean, you ask most people, apparently I'm the life and soul of the party. Apparently. I don't know whether that's true or not. I mean, to say yes I am or not is just, you know, probably arrogance. But I think I've done alright with the crowd I've got around me at the moment. And I think the fans we've got on board at the moment, you're pretty cool guys. Well, no, in a few cases I know you're pretty cool guys. What we got here? Speed camera. Everyone's suddenly slowed down. Yep, and then toll roads. I think this toll road is where we're going to... I'm turning here, I'm turning here, I'm turning... Fuck you, car. I actually saw that car and he turned into me anyway. Yeah, the AI's fixed, everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to pull off here. We've got one map view left. Just to review our situation. Matilda's on 2% damage. The trailer is on 23% damage. So we're going to, Monday evening after I finish work, take £100 off the target. I'm not looking forward to that, I tell you now. We have to pass this challenge in to pump it back up to 500. And then once we finish this job, we'll take on another one. We're quite close to Lodz, our destination. I hope. I can't look at the map yet though, because that's our final view, and I'll be needing that when we get closer to Lodz to find the Podsped offices, depot even. So, screenshot time. Screenshot time. And ka-ching, there we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Mod. Dream big. Don't forget justgiving.com/mod1982. Link is in the description. You don't even need a PayPal account to do it. If you don't want to donate, please feel free to share this with your friends. Dream big, and we'll see you on Wednesday for the conclusion to this rather shockingly awful job. Bye bye.